Jewish belief about the role and nature of the Messiah. So first of all, we're going to do the visiting. What I'd like you to do is fill out the missing words. So the first one, obviously, and the clue is a religion which believes there is only one God. Okay? And then I want you to carry on and do the others. So you write the missing word and you try and guess what they are. Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes. Remember, as always, pause the video and we'll go through the words in a moment. Okay. Right then, so the answers. So, Judaism is a religion which believes there is only one God. Orthodox Jews, who emphasise the importance of following the laws of the Torah. The Talmud is the Jewish written law. You will have studied this about a week ago on the Oak Academy. And Reform Jews believe the Torah can be adapted for modern times. Okay, if you haven't got those correct, obviously correct your answers now and fill in the right ones so you can use it for further in a couple of weeks maybe. Okay then, so the big question for today. What are Jewish beliefs about the nature of the Messiah? The small questions we're going to delve into are: what is the nature of the Messiah? What do Jews believe about the origins of the Messiah? And was Jesus the Messiah? Okay then. So we've now got to the knowledge phase. I'll read some information to you. Pause it if you need to write any notes down at any point, and you'll just hear me carrying on reading. Knowledge phase. What is the nature of the Messiah? Unlike Christians and Messianic Jews, Orthodox and Reform Jews do not believe that Jesus is the Messiah. The medieval Jewish rabbi, Maimonides, often called Rabban, taught the Messiah would be God's anointed one, from the line of King David, that he would be human and would bring the world to a state of perfection and peace. To believe in the Messiah, therefore, is to believe in the human capacity to be morally good. The Messiah is expected to lead the Jews during the Messianic age. This will be a time in the future of global peace and harmony, when everyone will want to become closer to God. Orthodox Jews believe that there is a descendant of King David in every generation who has the potential to become the Messiah. If the Jews are worthy of redemption, this person will be directed by God to become the Messiah. So, many Reform Jews reject the idea of the Messiah. They do believe in a future age, but believe this will be achieved by everyone working together to create world peace, rather than as the result of the leadership of one person. So you can clearly see the difference there. Orthodox Jews are focusing on a person, and Reform Jews are talking about everybody. Everybody's going to change to make the world a better place. Quite interesting differences there. So this is how the future Messiah will look. So they'll rule over humanity with kindness and justice, rebuild the temple in Jerusalem and gather all the Jews back to Israel, uphold the law in the Torah and be the ultimate teacher of it, and bring in world peace and ultimate humanity together. Obviously, we can kind of see some links there with Christianity, can't we? So Christians believe Jesus is the Messiah. And when Jesus came, his aim and God's aim for Jesus was to make the world a better place. So lots of information there. So we're going to now move on to knowledge. So the origins of the Messiah. The Hebrew, so Jewish, Bible is organised into 3 sections. The Torah, the first 5 books, the Nevi'im, the prophets, and the Ketuvim, the writings. It is often referred to as the Tanakh, a word combining the first letter from the names of each of the 3 sections. The word Messiah was originally used in the Tanakh to refer to the kings of Israel. The first king of Israel was Saul, who lived around the 11th century BC. Before Saul was made king, the prophet Samuel anointed him with oil to show he was chosen by God to rule over the Jews. Today, the word Messiah is used to refer to the future leader of the Jews. This leader is expected to be a future king of Israel and a descendant of King David. Okay then, so it's now going to go over to you. You've listened to me for quite a while there. So your consolidation phase is consolidating what you've just learned from knowledge phase 1 and knowledge phase 2. It's quite an easy task, but it does require you to read through that information again and obviously absorb it more instead of just listening to what they're saying to you. So you have to answer the following questions. The word Messiah means, and you can choose between A, B and C. Remember, look back through the text. It's not cheating, it's using your initiative. The word Messiah in Judaism today is used to refer to Messiah, and age is who believes for a descendant in King David in each generation, and who rejects the idea of one potential Messiah. Okay, so like we usually do, Year 7, what we'd like you to do is like you to pause the video, give you enough time to go through the answers, and ensure that you're reading the text again, because I've read it to you. So maybe use your highlighters to get some key information. I would recommend about 5 minutes to do that. So as I said, pause the video and we'll move on to the knowledge phase, the next knowledge phase in a moment. Okay then. Okay then, so knowledge phase 3. Different views on the nature of the Messiah. So we're going to compare Christianity and Judaism. So Christians believe that Jesus was the Messiah. They believe that this is because through his death and resurrection, he saved humanity and established the kingdom of God on earth. Some Christians believe that he will come at the end of the world to complete the kingdom of God, a messianic age. Jews do not believe that Jesus was the Messiah. This is because they believe he did not fulfill the expectations that the Jews have for the Messiah. He did not observe the Torah strictly enough to establish the messianic age. So you can clearly see a difference there. So Christians believe the Messiah has come and that is Jesus, and Jewish people are saying no, it's not Jesus because he didn't fulfill their expectations. Okay, so a clear difference then, and very, very important one. Okay then, so we've had a lot of information now. What we're going to do is we're going to do an application phase. So the application phase is where we do an exam question. I know you're Year 7, so I'm going to focus on a B question, which is worth 5 marks. It's still a difficult skill, but we're going to obviously ease you up to the harder questions as we go through the years. So the first question is a waggle. So it's what does a good one look like? And the question is, describe 2 contrasting Jewish beliefs about the nature of the Messiah. So I'm going to read you the example, and I'll get you to do a task straight after this. So, Orthodox Jews believe that the Messiah is one individual person who is the future leader of Jewish community and will lead them into the Messianic age. This is important as they believe that in every generation there is a descendant of King David who has the potential to become the Messiah. A contrasting view to this is the Reform view. Reform Jews believe that Messiah is not an individual person who will come to be a leader. This is important as they believe that Jews should all work together to bring about peace for the future. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to pause the video and I would like you to highlight the what. So what is the fact that is in this answer? So what is the student telling you? What's the student telling the examiner? So tell me the fact and then tell me how the why. How have they expanded it? What have they said to back up the answer? Okay. Preferably, I'd like it if you did it in 2 different colours so you can see your what wider. Your what and your why. And then move on to the next question where you're going to do it yourselves. Okay, so pause the video again, highlight your what and highlight your why. Okay then, so the last part of today's lesson is over to you, okay? We're going to use this, we're wanting you to submit this work, your teachers. You can do it via Show My Homework. You can take a photo on your phone, however, we do not want to see anything else but the actual work, okay? So it has to be close up of your written work and nothing else in the background. Or preferably, what we would like you to do is to have it written up on a Word document and submitted via Show My Homework that way. That is the preferable way that we would like it. Okay, so the question is, describe two contrasting beliefs about the Messianic age. This is only worded slightly different to the one we've just looked at, isn't it? So I've just changed around a few of the words, but principally it's the same question. So the tips that I've given you here, you could use the Christian views, couldn't you? Yeah? So you could put a Christian view in there, and then you could put Reformed views in there, and you could put Orthodox views in there, and that would hopefully gain you the marks. I've given you some sentence starters as well. It's only worth 5 marks, so we're looking at roughly a paragraph. You can, by all means, follow my sentence starters. If not, you can try and write it yourself if you're pushing yourself even further. Okay, then Year 7, that's my lesson for you today. I look forward to marking your answers, and I'm sure you'll have done really, really well. Okay, then Year 7, I will speak to you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.